welcome back to the channel. Miss Seashell here, coming on today for week 2 of the Hard Candy Christmas collab, sponsored by Susan of Craft Adventures with Susan Tootsie Tucker and Lynda, her bestie of Lynda's Crafty Doodas and Poopas. And the list of all of the collaborators will be listed below. So go and check them out and see what crafty Christmas inspiration will be shown this week. So again, week 2. So thank you. Oh, again, let me say thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys coming on and showing me some support. It really, really helps my channel to grow. And I just want to just create and just show inspiring little things that you can make. I just love creating. So with that, I'm just going to jump right into what I have done for week 2 of this collaboration. So this week, it's all about candy Christmas ornaments. And I've done a little spin on some of the little ornaments, if you will. And I've also made one special item that is not ornament, but it is candy inspired. So I'm going to jump into what I made first among many projects, because the little crafty elves have been busy over here. So let me share with you what I made first. This is a shaker candy cookbook. Isn't this adorable? So I took a lot of those little beads, the little garlands, and I took them apart. And I had some more of these little peppermints, these little sticks you see here, the little peppermint sticks, and some of the other little pieces that I've used, and some little beads. And this packaging is actually a package that had some, I don't know, some clear packaging I recycled using something, I can't remember. But anyway, if you want to do shakers, just always consider using your plastic containers, or, you know, as long as they're flat dimension. See how that is? So it's just a tip, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let me jump into this one. So I wanted a candy cookbook. So I had this beautiful paper here that I had ordered a while back, gingerbread inspired. And I found some old candy cookbooks at a thrift store a while back, and so I just wanted to make a collection of those out of the book. So I just made some copies of it, and I just included them into this little book. And I made this, of course, with my cinch, and there's the back. So I have to do a tutorial on this one. I know you guys will probably ask, so I will. Anyway, let me flip through it. I love this paper. See the pattern paper here. And these are, like I say, just copies of recipes, candy recipes, fudge. There's caramels, pralines, divinity, I think is how you say it, saltwater taffy. So it's all about candy. Truffles, hard licorice drops, chocolate covered cherries, caramel corn, Christmas cookies. So this is a fun little book, and I just put a few in there, but on the outside of it, I trimmed it because I wanted it to look like frosting. So I used my puffy dimensional fabric paint to line the edge of the little book here. one of these recipes, just just tell me which one of your favorite recipes you like making during the holidays. And then I think I'll have a giveaway here in the future here. So let's move on. So with that, now I'm going to jump into another project that I created, and this is going to be for my little candy bar. And I found this cute little tray from Dollar Tree. And of course it was just red, but I took my gold pen, my metallic pen, and I just enhanced the little raised edges just to give it a little bit dimension, and did a little squiggle design around the edge. But isn't that cute? So inside of that is another item that I made, and this is my peppermint candy garland. And I used a lot of those beads that I had got a while back, and I just think that it turned out so pretty. I love the pinks and the reds and the golds, and it's so pretty. And these were easy to make. I just watched a couple of videos on people making these little garlands for their tiered trays. So I was like, wait, I think that's what I'd like to do. And so I'm just real pleased with the way it turned out. Okay, so that was another project. Now, I made ornaments. Like I said earlier, I made ornaments and little pieces that can be hung in your decor. So I'm going to share with you this little cutie here. Look at this little puffy seashell. And this, I was inspired by this packaging here. This came from Dollar Tree with Easter time, and it was little Easter egg, little things that you could put candy in. So I picked those up because, of course, seashell, right? And I was thinking, well, what can I do with them? So when this collaboration came up, and I went through my stash and I saw these, I'm like, that would be perfect. And make like little peppermint seashells. So I just thought that was so cute. So these will hang from my tree as well. So I made 2 of those. And then next, ornaments. I love how these turn out. Look at my little cocoa cups. I just love them, my little peppermint cups. And these were those red little plastic cups you get from Dollar Tree. And I didn't fill it up with any of that putty to make my little creamy little froth here, the little whipped topping. I just used some cotton balls. And I had these peppermint sticks from a project way back in my stash. So I used that. And I just stuck them inside the little cup here. I used a piece of cardboard to make the circle piece, stuck it inside, and then I placed the cotton balls, I shredded them apart and stuffed them in there. And then for the little topping here, you can see this is a resin piece that I made. And I used this mold here. And I made several of those out of the white. And I had made those a while back because I know I wanted to make some little coffee-inspired cups. Then these are the peppermints that I got from Hobby Lobby. It was a strand of those, I believe it was. And then, of course, the little gingerbread. And so I just attached those on like that. Now, I did punch a hole in the back in case I wanted to put a string to thread it. So, if I didn't want to hang it by the peppermint itself. So that's just an idea. So I made 2 of those. Here's the little girl. And here's the little guy. And they, like I said, they can just hang just like this. So wouldn't this make a cute little addition to your coffee candy cocoa bar? So, all right, put those to the side. Now, the next thing that I made, I'm telling you, the elves have been on a roll here, was inspired by this mold. This little candy mold, I got this from Dollar Tree. And I used this mold here to create my next ornament. And actually, they're not really ornaments, but you can make them. But what I did was, I made wine glass charms. Let me there you go. See how that is? And you just attach those onto the bottom of your wine glass. And then at the end of your party, you can give these to your guests along with the wine glass. So again, that was from this mold here. And I love the way they turned out. And I used my metallic red pens and gold, or silver actually, on this one, just to enhance. And then I'll show you. Here's a couple. Actually, I made a couple of them. So that one's that color. I did this color in the gold, and it's like a pink. And I have a couple of those. And then I have in the green. So I love the way these turned out. Just so cute. Now, like I said, these could be used as ornaments to hang from your tree, but my main goal was just to make the little wine glass charm. So cute. And they were so simple to make. You just take some of your wire. I think it was probably about maybe about 3 inches. And you just clip them to make a little ring. And then, of course, you have to take your pliers, your bead making, and just crimp the edge just to hold it like this, to open it and close it. And that's how you attach it onto the stem of the glass. Like that. So these were really fun. I mean, it's just been, this project has really just brought out a lot of inspiration for crafting for Christmas, and I am all for it. I am loving it. So these are my little wine glass charms, and they have little bells on them. So that will be in part of my display for week 3, and I'll show you guys some things that I've created for that. So, ornaments. The next thing that I made, and I am just tickled with how this turned out. And first I'll just show you this. This little stand right here, got from Dollar Tree. I had been seeing this and I was like, yeah, what can I do with that? What can I do with that? What can I do with that? So it actually came to mind, it looked like a lollipop, right? But I put a twist on it. And then this is what I came up with. Isn't this out of this world? I used the little peppermint pattern, and I drew those lines on. And then I had these little candies, again, from that little bead, little Garland, little gumdrops. And then these little hard candies. And you saw those on my Tussie Mussy, the little candy here. I had these little trees. I had the buttons that I got from Hobby Lobby, those little cardinal little buttons. And I just snipped that off and attached it to the tree. These are those little beads, again, from the Peppermint Garland. And then these little word tiles, I found these at Joann's. These are like little word letter tags. So I took the, let me show you, I got another one of these, the little button. See that? And I just attached them on top of the little word letter tile. And I spelled out joy. And I wanted to make like a little scene, a little winter scene. So I used some my glitter paste. And then I just used some of my, again, using that puffy fabric paint just to give it some of the tops of the snow. And then this little piece here is a little flower that I did. A little, actually, it's a flower, but I made it look like a little what you call them, the little acorns, I think it is. And I did that in green. And I just tucked that in there. And then I put some of the little snowdrift at the rim of the little peppermint here. And again, just use those two little pieces here for the little evergreens. And then I took, to get this shiny effect, I took my Glitterific. And this is in, what color is this? It's just, clear holographic. And I just spread that all around. And I just think that it just turned out super cute. So, that is my little project that for this week. So, welcome to the Kringle's Peppermint Shop. So, here's everything that I made. Ornaments. Cute, cute, cute. Wine charms. Wine glass charms. And a beaded garland. So, I hope you're inspired by what I have made, what you've seen here. If you have any questions or any comments, leave them below and I will answer you as quickly as I possibly can. And again, thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you to my existing subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. So, we'll see you again in another video. And for week 3, I'll have a special treat for you guys. So, thank you for joining me again today. Take care, everyone. Stay crafty, stay safe, and we'll see you. Bye-bye.